Welcome, students. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you want to ask questions, there is a Q&A that will go to the presenters individually at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of the many sessions that are going on tonight, as well as in the next couple of days. So please sign up for more sessions. And the presentation is being recorded and will be available in about a week at the same page that you registered. So that's on StriveScan. And now I will turn it over to our presenters. So first up, we have Berry College.
Hi everyone, my name is Alicia Gawker and I am with Berry College. And as I'm talking to you, I am going to show you a couple slides. So the first thing that I want to show you is just an aerial view of campus. So Berry College is a private liberal arts college in Northwest Georgia. So it's a pretty small school, only about 2,000 undergraduate students, but the largest college campus in the world. So it's a pretty big place. And I thought this video does a really great job putting that in perspective for you. I want to tell you a couple of things that make Berry unique, and then highlight some of the admission and scholarship information. But please, like she mentioned, put questions in the Q&A box because we would love to answer those this evening for you. So the first thing to talk about is our founding, right? So we go back to 1902. We were founded by Martha Berry, which was an extraordinary woman. She saw a need for education and she decided to make it happen. So she started educating the head, the heart, and the hands. And it was a mixture of not just classes, but also students working with their hands in order to learn and being a good part of the community. So we still believe in that education and believe in the reciprocal relationship of it. So investing in your education, in Berry College, investing in you as well. And in return, we think you'll make this place better and you'll make the world better too. But something else that's super unique about us is our LifeWorks program. So if you've heard of it before, basically we guarantee a job for every single student who comes to Berry. 8 semesters of paid professional development just waiting for you here. Some of the jobs are very specific to a major or an interest that you have. Other jobs may just be passions or things that you want to put in your toolkit. But what I love about the program most is that students are learning by doing, right? I had unpaid internships in college and they were great because I learned a lot about what I wanted to do and even more about what I didn't want to do, which I think is important. But these students are working to learn those kind of things right here on campus. They're in walking distance of their jobs. Their coworkers are their classmates or their friends. They're learning by doing, but they're also getting paid for it, which is great. So students will start at about $9 per hour and they can work their way up through these levels that you see on the screen. So we start you off in an entry-level type position so you can learn how to balance school and a job and any extracurricular activities that you do as well. And you potentially work your way up to a level 5, which is a leadership or manager type role. So regardless, your resume is going to be really great and you're going to graduate with potentially 4 years of work experience in a 4-year degree. Again, I love this program, but I won't spend too much time on it. But if you have questions, please put them in the Q&A box so that we can see them. Something else that's super unique about us is what I mentioned earlier, and it's the size of our campus. So with the world's largest college campus, what that means is we have about 27,000 acres, which makes us about the same size as Disney World. But students use that not only going to class and living here, because we are a residential community, so we require all students to live here unless they can commute within an hour, but they also use it for hiking and biking and camping. They can actually take camping gear from our recreation center and camp right here on campus. So it's kind of like living and going to school on a national park, which is a lot of fun. So if you get tired of studying in the library, you just study on one of the many acres of campus. We definitely have a really strong community, but we can talk about that sometime in the future when we have more time together. I definitely want to spend some time talking through the application process next. So if you're a senior in high school right now, you are probably already starting your college applications. So for us, there are 2 ways that you can apply. There's the Berry application, which just comes to us, and the common application, which we are a part of. Either way, it's free to apply. You don't have to pay anything. And we'll ask that you write a personal essay before you press submit. The only other thing we need is your high school transcript. So you'll need to make sure that your high school sends that to us so it's official. But as you can see on the screen, we will be test optional this year, so no need for test scores. You're also welcome to send letters of recommendation if you would like to, but those are also not required. If you have any questions about specific things or you want to check your application status, I'm going to be your person for that. So I'll share my contact information at the end. You can see here our deadlines are November 1st if you want to know by Christmas, and January 15th if you want to know by mid-March. If you apply and are admitted, it's important that you think through, what scholarships are going to be. So I'm sure you're thinking that right now. Basically, we're a private institution, so our cost is going to be a little bit higher, but we invest in students in a lot of different ways. So the first way that we do that is with a varied merit scholarship. So that ranges from $8,000 to $24,000. The higher your GPA, the higher that's going to be. You don't get that every single year. If you complete the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you'll also be considered for an additional scholarship. And you can find even more scholarships at berry.edu/aid. There are a couple competitive scholarship programs there that you can check out that you would apply for and interview for. Our net price calculator is a great way to get an estimate of what to expect, and the link is right there on the screen. We are located in Rome, Georgia, so if you've never seen Rome or had a chance to visit, this is what downtown looks like. It's a small city, about 2 hours from Birmingham, Alabama, an hour and a half from Atlanta, and an hour and a half from Chattanooga. So we're kind of in a triangle through around some very larger cities. If you want to visit, here's the link, berry.edu/visit. We are doing on-campus visits and events right now, so check those out. And if you need anything, I'm going to be your person, so you can contact me at the email that you see on the screen. And if you aren't following us on social media already, definitely check that out.
Thank you so much, Alicia. Up next, we have our representative from Ole Miss.
Okay, hey everyone, how are you? My name is Kelly Slater, and I am Regional Admissions Counselor for the University of Mississippi, affectionately known as Ole Miss. So a few quick facts about the University of Mississippi. We were founded in 1848 as the flagship university of the state. We have a student enrollment of just over 23,000 students, 17-to-1 faculty to staff ratio. We're Carnegie R1 Research University, meaning we have a high level of research activity going on at the university. We have the state's only medical center, University Affiliated Medical Center in Jackson, Mississippi. And we've also won several awards for being most beautiful campus, as well as one of the safest campuses in the nation. And those both we're quite proud of. We have also have several top nationally ranked programs, including our School of Accountancy, Business School, Education, and so on. Ole Miss is located in Oxford, Mississippi, a small college town in the north part of the state. It's being called the Cultural Mecca of the South and named a top college town by several different entities. We have the annual Oxford Film Festival and Double Decker Bus Festival, which bring people from all over the region and country in. And we have just a really nice, charming little small town community feel that insinuates beyond campus to the local community. And we're a short drive from Memphis, Tennessee, if you ever heard of Memphis, as well as Sardis Lake and several other natural places nearby. We have over 80 different undergraduate majors, as well as countless other minors, specializations, and endorsement areas across all of our different schools and College of Liberal Arts. In addition, we have many options in which you can combine different majors or minors together to really craft a plan of study and that will really help propel you to your future goals. Our different options are really limitless. I mean, we have different integrated degrees as well, such as even a new minor in environmental studies, which combines several different degree programs between biology, history, and English together. And so there's countless opportunities to explore your academic interest. We have a number of special programs that do require a separate application in addition to the general application for admission. The deadline for these are on January 5th. And so if you're interested in any of these programs, we can of course talk more about them, what each one really does and how it stands out and how could potentially be a good fit for you. We have over 400 student organizations on campus and 31 Greek life organizations. About 40% of our student body is involved in Greek life, fraternity, sororities. So we do have a rich scene there. That is to say, though, that if Greek life is not your thing, there's still plenty of opportunities to find your community and to find your place at Ole Miss. Part of that is we have a first-year residency requirement in which we require all of our freshmen to live on campus for 2 semesters. Helps you to become better integrated into the university community. And it's convenient being located walking distance from all your classes. Have 2 campus recreation facilities, including our brand new state-of-the-art South Rec Center, pictured in the bottom picture there. And then we have a number of Ole Miss traditions from our week of welcome that's specifically designed to provide many opportunities to help freshmen become more engaged to their and acclimated to life at college, as well as to connect and meet other people, which to begin building friendships with. We do have a very famous athletic scene at Ole Miss. We're an SEC NCAA Division I school with a very good football team. We have 16 men and women's athletics teams, and students can enter any of these athletic events for free with a student ID, with the exception of football, which does require student season tickets, but definitely much cheaper than the normal season ticket option. And then within that, we have a number of athletic traditions that kind of encompass some of our university traditions as a whole. So a big example is our Grove, pictured here in the top picture. It's a 10-acre grassy area in the middle of campus. On a normal day, you might find people just studying there, having class. But on game day, it transforms into a truly exceptional place and has been called the Holy Grail of tailgating. So it's definitely a fun place, even though this fall does look a little bit different due to the current situation. We do have a number of financial aid options for students. One of the biggest ones for our out-of-state students would be the academic merit scholarships, which are scholarships are automatically awarded if you have at least a 3.0 GPA and at least a 25 ACT or a 1200 SAT. In addition, we have several other non-competitive and competitive scholarships, as well as the ability, of course, to apply for FAFSA. So timeline that we're looking at now, if you're interested in applying for Ole Miss for 2021 or 2022 spring, we are doing campus visits in person now, as well as virtually. So certainly encourage you to get to campus if you're at all interested in Ole Miss and to see everything in person. The application is now open. You can apply either through the Ole Miss website or Common App. There's non-residence application fee. And if you apply on October 16th, 17th, or 18th, then we are waiving the application fee. And so that is a great opportunity to take advantage of. So hotty toddy, and if you have any questions for me, feel free to put them in the chat and happy to talk with you more about Ole Miss from there. Thanks.
Thank you very much. And up next, we have Wesleyan College.
Oh, I apologize. I did not know I was on mute. So sorry. So I was saying about our location, we are located in Macon, and we're about 90 miles south of Atlanta, and we're located in between Atlanta and Savannah. This is our campus. We're on about 200 acres. We have 800 students that attend Wesleyan. You'll see in the back of our campus, we have about 100 acres of arboretum. It is combined with running trails and our lake and our athletic fields. And then we have our academic and residential buildings in the front of campus. So So our admissions process is fairly simple. It's free to apply to Wesleyan, and this year we have decided to waive the standardized tests. So if you do not have to submit a test score for us to review your admissions file, we do not require an essay or recommendation letters as well. All we need is your official high school transcript, and we can evaluate your file for admissions. And we are on a rolling admissions basis. So as we get your admissions materials, we are processing those admissions files throughout the year. I mean, we don't have a deadline. You can apply for admissions through Common App or Wesleyan, and it's free to apply through both of those. So for Wesleyan, 99% of our students receive some type of financial aid. When you are applying for admissions and you're accepted, you'll receive a scholarship between $12,000 and $15,000 in your acceptance letter. We also have full tuition scholarships that you can compete for, and those do equal the amount of $23,990. And we also invite undocumented students to compete for our international scholarships, which some of those are full tuition scholarships as well. Wesleyan has a variety of academic programs that we offer to our students. We have 24 majors, 35 minors, and 9 pre-professional program tracks that you can choose from. Our student to professor ratio is 13:1, and our average class size is around 15 students. So if you're looking for a smaller class environment, Wesleyan can definitely deliver that for you. Our top 5 majors right now are business, nursing, biology, education, and psychology. Wesleyan does have a vibrant student life program. We are a residential campus, so all of our students are living on the campus unless they live within a 30-mile radius of the college. We have 23 clubs and organizations. We provide academic support opportunities in reading, writing, and tutoring. We also have disability services for those students that need it. And we have an Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion that provides all different types of programming, workshops, and dialogues that our students can take part in. I mean, it really just provides that support, advocacy, and intentional learning opportunities for our students at Wesleyan. So we do have a vibrant study abroad program at Wesleyan. You can see on the left-hand side of the screen, those are some places that our students have recently gone to. As for this year, the study abroad is on hold due to COVID, but we have gone to a variety of places in the past and intend to fully do so when we're able to travel again. We allow our students to take part. They can go through planned study travel with faculty, they can complete coursework overseas, and they can do their internship programs as well. And with that being said, we also have a really diverse group of students on campus. We have over 17 countries represented on campus. We have 15 states, and all of our students are coming from a wide variety of backgrounds and cultures. We do have athletics at Wesleyan. We're NCAA Division III, and we are a part of the USA South Conference. You can see that we offer 6 different sports programs that you can compete in, and we also have an equestrian program. We can compete in the Intercollegiate Horse Association and the Intercollegiate Dressage Association. I mean, we even have our stables on campus. So if you're interested in boarding your horses, you can do so in the back of campus. From Here to Career is a program that I like to tell first-year students about. We do have a 4-year plan that you participate in starting your freshman year and going into your senior year, which really just develops you into finding out what you want to do as a career and what you want to do post-graduation. And within that, we have experiential learning, personalized career coaching, and on-demand career development for our students. We invite you to connect with Wesleyan through a variety of ways. We have virtual visit options, on-campus options, preview days, and then we even have ways for you to connect with current students in person and virtually if you'd like to Zoom chat them as well. As I mentioned, we invite you to connect with us via Zoom if you'd like to for a more intimate chat from 7 to 7:30. Just email that admissions link, email address, and we'll provide you the link for that meeting.
Thank you very much. And up next, we will have West Georgia Tech.
Hi, my name is Kimber Holmes. I'm an admissions counselor for West Georgia Technical College on the LaGrange campus. You can follow and interact with us on social media, and you can reach us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. We have 5 main campuses that are located on the western part of Georgia. Those campuses include Carrollton, Coweta, Douglas, LaGrange, and Waco. Facts and figures. West Georgia Technical College is a part of the Technical College System of Georgia. We have over 9,000 students. Our programs, we have over 120 programs of study. Our job placement rate is 99.7%. Our student to faculty ratio is 16:1. Also, we are #1 in Georgia for adult education. Admission steps. You can complete an online application at www.westgatech.edu. There's a one-time $25 application fee. We require your high school transcripts. If you would like any credits to transfer over, we will require your college transcripts. At this time, we are not requiring the placement test scores. Our spring 2021 semester deadline is November 5th. What does it cost? Costs vary by program. Charges are assessed by the credit hour. In-state tuition is $100 per credit hour. Out-of-state tuition is $200 per credit hour. International tuition is $400 per credit hour. And you'll pay approximately $321 in semester fees. Some courses may require additional fees. Also, books and supplies are not included in those fees. And you can request a cost estimate sheet by program from the admissions office. What can I study? You can receive your associate's degree at West Georgia Tech along with a diploma or a certificate. Our health sciences programs include dental hygiene, dental assisting, medical coding, surgical technology. Our nursing program, you can receive your CNA, you can become a licensed practical nurse, or you can become a registered nurse. Our trade and technology program are our more hands-on courses. We offer welding and joining technology, automotive, engineering, and air conditioning. For our business and public service, you can receive a degree or a diploma in accounting, marketing, computer and information systems, business healthcare technology. Arts and sciences, these are more of our transfer programs. We offer an Associate of Science in General Business, an Associate of Science in General Studies. If you major in General Studies, you will have to have a concentration in biology, criminal justice, political science, psychology, sociology, or economics. And we do offer interdisciplinary studies as well. We have articulation agreements in place at the following college listed on the right-hand side. And those programs include Associate of Science in General Business, Early Childhood Education, Registered Nursing, Fire Science. For student life, we offer weeks of welcome, mid-semester checkups. Our student organization include Phi Beta Lambda, Skills USA. We have the Voices magazines and art exhibits. Financial aid. Applying for financial aid starts with applying for the free application for federal student aid. You can complete the FAFSA online at www.fasfa.gov. Our school code is 010487, and it will pull up for our Waco campus, but it includes all the other campuses as well. The types of financial aid that West Georgia Tech offers are the Hope Grant Scholarship and Career Grant. We offer the Pell Grant, student loans, which you will have to pay back, WIOA. If you need answers fast, you can chat our 24-hour chat box named Lancelot. It is located under our mission tab on our home webpage. Also, you can text the admissions counselors at any of the 5 campuses, the Carroll campus, Coweta, Douglas, LaGrange, and Murphy campus. Thank you.
Thank you, Kimber. And now we will turn it over to Western Carolina.
All
Hello.
right.
My name is Bob Folsom. I'm a regional rep for Western Carolina University, and my supervisor, freshman counselor coordinator, Ms. Swartz, and I will be doing this presentation together. I'm going to do the first 2 minutes, and I'm going to be smart and push my thing so I won't go over. Yeah, this gives you a view of part of our campus. We're located approximately 2.5 hours from downtown Atlanta. I live south of Gainesville, and it's about 2 hours to the campus from where I live. We're 18 miles this side of the Cherokee Indian Reservation and about 7 miles from the Smoky Mountain Railroad. We're in a small community called Cullowhee, North Carolina. The Tuckasegee River runs right in front of the campus, and it just sort of gives you an idea. We're a medium-sized university, a little over 12,000 students, but that includes graduate school, etc. As you can see, 57% female, 43% male. We have over 170 clubs and organizations. We have 6 colleges, and we have 120 majors. We have 17-to-1 pupil-teacher ratio, and to give you an idea, 5% of our classes have more than 50 students in them. So most of our classes are much smaller. 64% of the classes with 30 or fewer students. We have the Greek Village, which has housing on campus separate. They have their own houses there on campus. We're about an hour southwest of Asheville, North Carolina. And I'm just going to mention a few other things. We're Division I in our sports. We have 16 different sports. We're in the Southern Conference, and we're one of 3 schools in the UNC system that offers the NC Promise. The NC Promise means for the entire year, the tuition to go to Western Carolina, if you're out of state, is $5,000. So the total cost for an out-of-state student versus an in-state student for your books, tuition, room and board, food, everything is $3,991 less than if you were a resident of the state of North Carolina. So it just about makes it possible for you to be like an in-state student with the costs. Speaking of the costs, and well, let me mention something else. With us being in this beautiful area, we have an organization called Base Camp Cullowhee located on our campus. And if any of your students if you're interested in whitewater rafting, mountain biking, mountain climbing, tours and trips through the mountains and so forth and so on. They also have equipment rental and whatever located with that. Base Camp Cullowhee, to give you an idea, the Blue Ridge Outdoor Magazine since 2014, 15, 16, 17, we didn't get it in 2018, but 2019 has picked Western Carolina as the #1 outdoor college in the South. give you some idea there. And my time is just about running out. So I'll turn it over to Ms. Swartz.
Sure. Yeah, we just want to, thanks, Bob. We just want to share a few quick things about the application process. If you do decide that Western Carolina is on your list, and we'll share some quick information about potentially visiting us toward the end. So you need to apply with your first year application, which is right on our website. Submit a $65 application fee. If you qualify for a fee waiver, for example, through SAT or ACT, you can submit that as well through a form on our website. We need your transcript. You can upload an unofficial copy on your application. We're accepting self-reported information. Test scores are optional this year as far as submitting them with our application. If you do have test scores, we ask that you submit them. But if not, don't worry about it. We do still encourage you, however, to take the test this year if you can. We don't need college transcripts for any college classes you're taking until you are admitted and decide to enroll. And we don't require essays or letters of recommendation, but you are more than welcome to submit those, and we'll have an email address at the end of the presentation for that. And I'll turn it back over to Bob.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. The last thing that I want to mention is the importance of deadlines. Students, please follow and make sure that you qualify by getting your material in and on time. And several of you have talked about FAFSA, and I was watching Fox 5 since I live down here, and they were talking about the FAFSA. They said 52% of students actually would qualify for FAFSA money, but only 71% actually apply for free money. So please take advantage of not only FAFSA and make sure that you get all of your material in on time. Whatever school you're looking for, that's very important for you to qualify. Thank you for this opportunity, and I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Thank you both. And last but not least, we have Wheaton College.
Great. Thank you so much for taking this time to participate in this fair. My name is Joanna Smith, and I serve as the admissions counselor here at Wheaton College, and I'm excited to share with you more about Wheaton. So the best and only way I know how to share about Wheaton is to start with the most important thing about us. Since our founding in 1860, Wheaton has been committed to our motto, "For Christ and His kingdom." And so I'd like to show this video with you today. Let's continue this video. I apologize for that. So I would just continue on to the next slide. So we are the leading Christian liberal arts institution in the country, and we offer a wide variety of majors through our College of Arts and Sciences and our Conservatory of Music. Studying the liberal arts gives you an opportunity to learn about a wide variety of disciplines and making connections across the subject matter. We believe that the liberal arts trains our students to think critically, problem solve, ask great questions, and write and communicate effectively, all of the skills that employers are looking for these days. I believe our faculty are one of our greatest strengths. They are experts in their field, but the best thing about our faculty is that they love the mission of Wheaton. This means that they don't only care about you as a student, but you as a whole person. So we have 2,400 undergraduate students on campus, and this information is coming from our students starting in fall 2019. They come from 41 states and nearly 40 countries. Of students from the US, 30% are of color. An additional 16% are students coming from the outside of the US. So that may be as a missionary kid, TCKs, or international students choosing to study with us at Wheaton. This means that you are going to be living and learning alongside peers from all over the world. So let's talk about some next steps. I encourage you to apply and visit. You can apply on the Wheaton app or the Common app by November 15th, and the application fee is waived with the early application. And we have numerous opportunities to visit on campus and virtually. I look forward to sharing more about Wheaton and helping you through the admissions process. Thank you very much for the time, and I look forward to answering the questions in the chat. Thanks.
Thank you very much, students and panelists, for joining us. Students, when you close the window, there will be a quick 4-question survey, and we appreciate any feedback that you may have. Please sign up for more sessions. There are ones today and also ones in the future. And the recording of this session will be available in about a week on the StriveScan website. So once again, thank you all for joining us, and have a good rest of your night.